Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So if you're new here, I am an undergrad student at LSE. I study maths and economics, but for the next 10 months we're putting a pin in all of that, and I'm actually doing a study abroad year here in Sweden. So I am now currently a student at the Stockholm School of Economics for the next 10 months. And I'm going to be studying basically lots of different things across the social sciences. Today's video is basically going to be the first in effectively a year-long series of videos about my time here in Sweden. So to begin with, it's just going to be a vlog tracking basically the week leading up to my move to Stockholm. So it's me packing up my flat back in London, just talking about how I feel about it, and also following us actually arriving here. So it's like us taking the plane and our first day here in Stockholm. The plan is that once a week I will have like a weekly vlog of what I've been up to the previous week, and then when I have like a bit of extra time there'll be like a second video each week, which will be a bit more of like a sit down video. I also have some backdated LSE content as well that hasn't been uploaded, so that might get sprinkled in a little bit as well. But yeah, I hope that sounds good, and without doing any more rambling, let's get on with the video. Oh my gosh, it is literally about a week until we move. It's currently Saturday evening and we are gone next Sunday morning, so a little bit over a week. And the current state of things is not giving me a lot of hope. There's just kind of stuff over the floor in like every room, except that every room is basically untouched, which is just crazy. We have not processed how much stuff we have, which is like really scary. So a lot of progress has been made. This room, it doesn't look empty, but like everything is basically in semi-organized piles. So I've got like piles of stuff that is being sent home and stuff that is definitely coming with us, and basically it's all sorted through. It just needs to be put into boxes, but like all the walls and everything is just looking so bare. Like, oh my gosh, it's hard if you haven't seen what it was like fully decorated, but it's just looking really empty. It's really sad. It's currently Sunday the 6th of August, and a week today we're going to be on a plane right now on the way to Stockholm, which is honestly so exciting, but it's just so crazy how the time has flown. I feel like I have to add a side note here because this vlog honestly does not do us justice on how many pieces of furniture we had to disassemble during this week. Okay, it's now like 11 p.m. maybe, and this is the state of my room. It's really not looking good. I'm about to eat a little cheesecake as a power snack, but oh my gosh, it looks like I've done nothing. I swear I've done so much. Like, everything has been sorted into the world's messiest piles, so everything is like sorted through. I know exactly what I'm taking and what I'm not. So it is currently Wednesday afternoon, I think. I'm at my nan's right now. I'm about to leave. We've got like 3.5 days till we go, and there's just still so much to do. It's honestly crazy. I'm starting to get really scared that we're not going to get it done in time. The good news is I'm about to head back to London, so I've got a few more days to like pack up all the rest of our stuff and get things sorted. So it is currently Thursday morning. It's like 6 a.m. I'm in bed because I'm feeling really awful. Well, I say that. I felt a lot worse overnight. I had like a major fever when I went to bed and it kept me up for so many hours. I'm going to try my best to get a little bit more sleep, I think, and try and sleep it off a bit more, and then hopefully when I wake up again I'll be feeling better and more ready to tackle the day. Oh my gosh, so the best has happened. My second large suitcase has finally just arrived, but it's like very well sealed, which obviously is good because hopefully it means it's been well protected, but it's proving a bit of a nightmare to get into, so that's fun. I actually think that as much as I've been like doubting myself, I actually think I've made more progress than I think with it. And yeah, I think the issue is just that so much of it is just all over the floor, and as soon as I create some floor space and put the stuff that I've like sorted in a pile to definitely be packed into like a packed suitcase, then it's gonna start feeling like there's a lot less to do. I honestly can't explain the science behind this, but the uplift that receiving this second suitcase gave me was honestly huge. Like, I worked so much faster after this. I think it was just such a relief to know that I had a second big suitcase arrive before, like, we were supposed to fly. And honestly, from that point on, like, I was just blitz packing, and yeah, so much more progress was made. So some progress has been made. This second suitcase is pretty much packed. Almost all the clothes I'm not taking are put into here. I just need to do the last few bits, and then I'm just going to clear the shelves and squeeze what I can into this suitcase and just put the rest in a pile for the cabin suitcase, I guess. We have 2 rooms fully packed now, which is the most progress we've had. We have our living room, which is actually the biggest in space. So that's all done. Technically. Yeah. It didn't have as much stuff as the bedrooms, but space is the biggest. And the bathroom's been done for like a week, so or pretty much done. My bedroom's kind of nearly done. It looks the messiest, but most of the stuff is packed. It's just that there's a few like bits lying all around. This room is the biggest project. Actually, no, the kitchen is probably our biggest project. This one's not too bad. This is kind of enjoyable, I think. I don't know about you, but I'm dreading the kitchen. The kitchen is going to be horrible. I just feel like it's filthy, and there's so much food that we need to like just think about what. There's so many like Tupperware boxes. Yeah, the kitchen just feels like a lot of decisions. I feel like even though there's a lot of stuff to pack in this room, I feel like between us, we've already gone through and decided whether to take it. So it's literally just a case of like piling it up and putting it in a suitcase or a box. So it is Friday night right now. If you can't tell, I have really lost my voice, which is not fun. My throat really hurts. But she's also feeling kind of ill, so it's not ideal because it's officially our last night in the flat and we're both kind of not feeling 100% and also just swamped with like packing and things to do, so not really a lot of time to like celebrate and say goodbye, but hopefully tomorrow morning we'll get a little bit of a chance. Oh my gosh, this was honestly such a sad moment, just taking the key rings off of our keys so that we could post the plain keys through the door of the estate agents. Like, this was like officially us saying goodbye to the flat, and it was honestly so sad. So this was our final goodbye. These boxes were being moved to the living room and that stuff was coming on the plane, but otherwise it's literally empty. Saying goodbye to this window was hard. The natural light onto my desk from this was mega, and I really hope the next place is that good. There's a little meaty, and honestly these shelves I feel like looked so good decorated. I'm gonna miss that. And the bed, 2 out of 10, was so uncomfortable. We'll definitely not miss that. And there's just me saying a final goodbye to my huge wardrobe space. But yeah, at this point we were basically having to leave, so bye room. Sunday, we're in Stockholm, we made it. We're just waiting for our first meal at the restaurant. I'm having basically tomato pasta and cheese, which feels like a bit of a cheat, but my throat is really hurting. I'm still not feeling great, so I figured something relatively plain would be good.
This is the coolest place ever. Honestly, cool, it's so cool. There's a gym, there's a sauna that we couldn't get into, there's a pool, but also there's a massive like cinema room. Like, it's literally the size of a movie theatre. It's not just like one of those like home cinemas, it's massive.
We also found a free table tennis table. Did you tell them that?
Yeah.
That was cool. I won. I'm the champion. I was weak today because I'm ill, so I would have won even better.
Sure you would have.
Jokes, but I do like playing.
Getting here was a bit of a mess.
Hard.
It was very hard.
It was hard. We had help from your parents, like Gatwick, and here it was just us, and we had 6 suitcases.
I don't know. We've got to decide how to get.
We've decided.
We're getting the bus or the Uber?
No, I think we should call an Uber.
I think so.
Basically, we could get an express train into like the city centre tomorrow, like to get to our new accommodation, and it's like half the price of the Uber, but the suitcases are just so unmanageable because even once we get off the train we have to get like a metro and stuff. So I think it's not worth it. So this was our dinner view, which was honestly so cute, and right here there is like this huge plane, and it turns out it's an aeroplane hotel, and now we're desperate to stay there. However, we ended up getting a little bit cold before our dinner arrived, so we moved inside, and barbecue salmon looked so good. But this pasta, oh my gosh, 11 out of 10. It was beautiful. Honestly, would recommend. To round off the day, we're just watching the sunset over the airport and on our first day here in Sweden. Okay, so we are back from dinner now. It was actually so nice. What would you rate it?
9 out of
10. 9?
Yeah.
What's missing?
The ketchup for the chips.
Oh yeah, we did have ketchup, but it was so hard to get out of the bottle that we kind of just gave up. It's about 9 p.m. now, maybe Swedish time, so I think we're just gonna hang out and chill for a bit, and then probably get to sleep by like 11ish or something, because we honestly haven't had chance to have like a full night's sleep in like at least a week, so I'm looking forward to getting into bed and like just having a long sleep, and hopefully I actually stay asleep, because I feel like my body clock's adjusted to like short hours, you know. I think I'll end this vlog here because it's Sunday evening, so it kind of makes sense to start the next one tomorrow. And also this was kind of us like getting to Sweden, and then I guess the next one will be like the moving in vlog, like us kind of like seeing our place for the first time and moving in all of our stuff and unpacking and decorating and all of that. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe if you aren't already, and yeah, just to keep up with our journey studying abroad in Sweden and any of my other content. And yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a big thumbs up if you did, and yeah, let me know in the comments anything that you want to know, any questions you have, literally anything, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye.